Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today, an amazing day out in the garden, and St Peters citrus beer. So a zesty citrus golden ale with grapefruit aromas, 4.7%. I can remember when it came out into Morrison's for it was a beer festival or what they had at the time. Just get me torch out because I can't see in this light. So this is a superbly refreshing citrus straw coloured beer. I can't read it properly. I need me magnifying glass and it's up the house. Not only is it the light, but the writings. So let's pour this out and let's see how it's cooking. Yeah, like I said, I remember it coming into. Is that a magpie on there? Yeah, I remember it coming into Morrison's not long after its release. And I'm literally counting down the weeks now to my first ever time going over to St Peters Brewery. I hope to God that we get there and there's no issues. I've had enough issues these last few months. So as you can see, it's a straw to a golden pour with a little white head. It's a malty, but with a slight grapefruit aroma on this. Oh, big and citrus on the taste. Oh, what a beer! Yeah, so just a month away now before I end up going over, and I'm doing two places that I've followed as a beer reviewer now since pretty much the start of Aggie's beer reviews. One being Low Cost Beer on that's the first port of call on the way from Nottingham, about an hour and 3/4 away over in Cambridge. So we're going a slight detour to get to where we need to get to, but hey ho. Then we're going to go from there straight over to St Peters Brewery, and then we'll find out wherever we are. I think we're somewhere near Great Yarmouth. Castor rings a bell. It's near Great Yarmouth anyway. I like Great Yarmouth. It's a nice modern. It's a traditional bit of a fairground and that. A bit more cleaner than Skegness. Won't be old. Bless those Skeg. Plus in Skegness you meet everybody from Nottingham, which when you want to get away from Nottingham it's not always the best thing. Yeah. And the beach in Skegness is not the best. It's funny really because these seaside towns, when you think about it, they get a lot of people coming to them for the seaside, the beach, and you would think that they would have a tractor with a rake on the back and rake that beach so it's looking pristine. Yes, I know it's England and it's not the abroad, but a pristine beach, with sand raked, and somebody going along and litter picking, making sure there's nothing on the beach that shouldn't be on the beach. As part of the council's job, and you look around the country, and I've been to Blackpool. I've not been to the Cornwall beaches, but I've been to Blackpool, Skegness, Mablethorpe, Scarborough, Filey, and I've got to say that the beaches are a little bit on the poor side. I do remember your Great Yarmouth being quite nice, to be fair, so that'll be interesting. So going over to St Peters, I'm looking forward, majorly looking forward to the seeing what the beers are in the brewery, seeing if there's beers that I can't get on the website that are in the brewery. Money permitting, I'm hoping to pick up 2 or maybe 3 kegs for the Raggies Beer Festival over at my wedding vows. So I'll be buying them in March. They've got to last till July. So keeping them in a cool place, coolish at least. Um, that'll be interesting as we get closer and closer. But I'm damn sure there'll be somewhere cool, even if I keep them at work. Pray that nobody just texts them. uh, yeah, I'm sure I'll think of something for that. Like I said, there's only 4 kegs, so the shed's not a good place in the summer for keeping that sort of stuff. I'm sure I'll think of something in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to going down, like I say, and seeing what beers they've got. Because like most brewers, sometimes a lot of the beers aren't on the website, or they come and go. Um, I do like St Peters Mild, and it wasn't in that mixed box set at Christmas, which is one of the beers that I absolutely love. Um, I do like the winter ale and the Christmas ale. Wrong time of the year, I know, but if I thought about it, I could have bought a keg of that and bought a mini keg and just stored it because at 7% it isn't going to go off, um, and it'll only age better after a few months. So, because obviously kegs are just big cans, aren't they, in the grand scheme of things? So, and most of the beer will be drank the same night. I would have thought. There'll be some thirsty punters there. Although funny thing is, I can't see um, my Imperial Stouts getting drunk all in one go. I would be shocked if that was the case. Shocked. But hey ho, all good fun. Um, really tasting nice. This is. It's just nowadays I class this as modern traditional citrus beer. Again, you know, it won't be. It's not classed as a craft beer because with today's modern craft beers and the modern flavours that are just bursting, they're in a different bracket. But it's great because not everybody wants that, and more people want the subtle rather than the boof in your face stuff. So on that respect, and let's be fair, the breweries that do modern traditional still sell a hell of a lot more than the breweries that do craft. And I can't. I'm hoping to get on cask some St Peters plum porter on cask and cream stout. Oh. So for anybody watching this from around the country, and especially in the Norfolk area, are there any places that do St Peters on cask? Surely it's not just a bottle brewery. Um, I know they had a tap house in London, a tap bar in London at one stage. I'm sure they did anyway. Memory serves me correctly. I've so much stuff going around in the brain that sometimes you just get things wrong and you're thinking it's something else. And I just love the Ucknall Beer Festival glass, where I was a judge. So one of the like the press, as it were. Bit of an honour, I've got to say. And for a second, I wondered what the hell that was on that bloke there. Just, I think he's a miner and it's some sort of like axe thing. But it looked a little wrong at one moment. Yeah, Jesus. It's a good thing they printed that other bit. Oh, that's just made me chuckle. So yeah, really good start to spring today. Did some painting outside, jet washed the decking, jet washed the cars as well. So jet washed my wife's, my son's van. My God, the crap that comes off when you're driving up and down the motorway. His van was you couldn't even see his number plate properly, which I think is actually an offence. Um, and then done mine as well, and my daughter's as well. So I did four while I had the jet wash and the big brush. It was as easy to do all four. And bar the BMW, I'm not doing that. I'm not sitting on the drive. It's in a poorly state. The poor thing is. It's heartbreaking to see the money that's been pumped into it, but we've got some decisions soon. We've got to find a good mechanic. Once we know that the money's ours, that we've claimed back, um, then it goes to the fact that we need to find somebody to do the work who doesn't mind rectifying someone's bodgers. And as a gardener, I do not like, rectifying people's crappy work. So that'll be interesting nonetheless. So, like I say, I'm really looking forward to going down to St Peters on Friday, March the 17th, St Patrick's Day, of course. Yes, and I should be having some stout in the pub that night. I don't know if I'm having a Guinness, but yeah, there's more to Ireland than just Guinness. But yeah, I should be having an Irish beer of some description that night. I'll have a look, see if I've actually got out on the beer wall that matches that sort of description. But hey, if not, I'm sure I'll get somewhere. But yeah, cracking beer from, I would say, one of my favourite breweries across the country as a national brewery, what I call a national brewery. Local is obviously the East Midlands, national is obviously further afield. And yeah, their range of beers, modern traditional beers, is not to be underestimated. Different styles, low alcohol, alcohol free beers, I meant, um, and in loads of different forms, good merch. They are a great brewery. For me, a good 4.4 out of 5 citrus beer, and I'm sure it won awards the other year. So tasty. Thank you for watching. See you soon.